I got some big time degen crypto news for you that'll blow your mind. We're going to talk XRP price because them and the alts are moving. Coinbase, oh boy. Crypto venture capital saying this is what we need to make it in 2025.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You think you got some degen crypto habits? Well, wait until you hear about this one politician. And before we get into that and the juicy green that's up on the screen, especially the deep juicy green up on the screen, your comments come first because yes, you, the viewer, matter most. Miguel Casilla says second, just like she likes it. Being first is just selfish. Oh, I heard sex is like racing. It's all about who can finish first. First loser? Well, you didn't finish. Gotta do it yourself. What else do we got for us? The global traveler is hanging out and says consistent is the one word that describes Klaus. A true crypto detective. Warrior. I'll take consistent. Consistent's good. Oh, and speaking of people having problems with the spam in the comments, all right, I'm going to show you really quick how this works. So when this stuff happens, I can go into the settings, I could go into community, and I put it in, and I type in, look at all these that I've put in, show 156 more. So I put it in, once I put it in, like that XAI, blah, 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 I hit submit. It sometimes takes a while for YouTube to clean these up. Worst part is there's certain ones that I have to block, like if it's like the same people, but they keep putting up like different spam comments. Even removing these takes time. Holy crap, is it annoying. Bitcoin sitting at 98,159. We're going to be hitting 100,000 soon. ETH at 3580. XRP at 245. Well, H-bar deep in the green at 31.1. Sol's 217. ADA is 108. Sweet is 469. Anyone 469? That would be what my license plate would say. U.S. lawmaker kicks off 2025 by being the biggest crypto degen in the world. Someone beat this guy. You got to hear this. Georgia Representative Mike Collins has disclosed investments in Ethereum and other altcoins since taking office in 2023. But 2025, my guy kicked it off with investing in what? Ski Mask Dog, a token launched in May of 2024. Are you for real? Ski Mask Dog? Honorable Michael A. Collins, member of the House of Representatives. Guess what? Offering Ski Mask Dog. 3 times bought between $1,000 and $15,000. Now, I'm bringing this up because this is pretty cool. When politicians have to do these purchases, they have to report this information. But Ski Mask Dog? Really? That's what you're buying, Representative Collins? Just thought I would share that with everyone. Coinbase's premium index plunges to a 12-month low, signaling waning U.S. investor demand. Well, yeah. But there's a reason U.S. investor demand is down, and I'm going to share it with you, so no, it's not a bad thing. According to a post from crypto quant analyst Burak Kazmeki, the Coinbase Premium Index, which measures the BTC price difference between Coinbase and other crypto exchanges, especially Binance, has plunged to a 12-month low. The index is used to gauge market sentiment and demand among U.S. investors, with a positive figure suggesting strong demand and a negative one implying Bitcoin is cheaper on Coinbase compared to Binance. Per the post, just before the U.S. elections, the index was at a negative 0.2 low over heightened uncertainty, but the metric has since dropped to negative 0.237, a 12-month low. Think about this. Why is all of a sudden BTC demand in the United States super slowing down? Anyone? Anyone out there? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, yes. You in the back? Oh, thank you. Well, Klaus, the reason demand is going down is because a lot of people in the United States that have a lot of money are waiting for just 3 weeks from now. Well, why are they waiting for 3 weeks from now, you ask? Well, Klaus, because in 3 weeks, we get new crypto leadership, and we get new people at the SEC, and we get a new pro-crypto regime in the United States government. So why would people want to be involved now, knowing that it's going to be even better in just a few weeks? I think those people on the sidelines are hanging out, waiting for Trump to take office on January 20th, and then they'll get back into investing. Well, thank you for that insight. That was very good. See, that's why I ask you, the viewer, for your comments, just like there. So yeah, the reason it's down demand is in the United States is because right now everyone is waiting for the change. We're so close. We're 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks away from change. And investors are like, yo, we don't want any last minute bullshit attempts from the anti-crypto regime to hammer us down. No. We've waited this long, we could wait a little bit longer. So am I worried about the Bitcoin Coinbase Premium Index? No, not really, because we know why. They're waiting for the new regs to kick in and for the new players to take office. So thank you in the back row for answering. You're welcome, Klaus. I don't know what fucking accent that was, but it was tits. Crypto VCs reveal what they're looking for in 2025. They want money and they want rates to come down, but they also want this. Deng Chao, the CEO of institutional asset manager Hashkey Capital, recently told Cointelegraph that crypto projects will attract more capital from venture capitalists in 2025. These venture capitalists are eyeing stablecoin products. I keep telling you that stablecoins are going to be the big thing out of this. Real world asset tokenization, AI, and infrastructure. According to Chao, increased digital asset valuations in 2024 and the tailwinds from the re-election of Donald Trump in the United States will attract more venture capital to crypto projects. So you got the big players institutionally staying away from BTC for now because they're waiting for Trump and his friends to take office. You got venture capital saying, yo, we want to get into it, but we're also waiting for Trump to kind of do things. We're waiting for rates to come out. Listen to this quote. This tells you exactly what we're all thinking. As we enter into a supportive macro environment driven by stimulative U.S. policies and the formalization of crypto regulatory framework, these macro tailwinds are set to drive more venture capital investments heading into 2025. But the CEO is still saying, look, geopolitical tensions out there, Russia, Ukraine, a little bit of Middle East action, a little bit of Syria, Israel, you know the deal. And maybe a little bit of domestic terrorism because holy crap, what happened in New Orleans and then the guy offing himself and then blowing his stuff up in Vegas, it's getting a little nutso out there, everyone. Overall, you're seeing a slight shift to altcoin season. We're putting just the tip in. If you're drunk enough, I'll do more. But what's going to happen is BTC is going to have to stall and the alts are going to have to keep moving for this to shift further. But right now, BTC and the alts are both pumping on up, so we'll take it. Volume down 8% here in the last 24 hours to 118 billion. Overall market cap stands right at about 3.5 trillion. Read an article right before I did this, and the premise of the article was saying that crypto is going to get as big as about 20% of the total gold market cap. If that's true, buckle up and hold on tight because we're going to be adding zeros to stuff. Looking at XRP, volume is down 42% to 5.77 billion, but it makes sense because yesterday and the 36 hours previous were major pumperoni action. Yeah, taking prices from right around $2 right there on December 31st. And then on the 1st of January, we get the New Year's Day pump at 240 and the market roared volume-wise. Still decent though at 5.77 in volume. We're going sideways here, floating around that 240 mark over the last couple days. We'll take it because we've been floating a bit lower here as of recent. Now, honestly, a lot of players out there are saying, bro, I'm not paying attention for XRP until we breach like that 250 and can hold it. And I get that, but remember, we got a lot of stuff that we have to worry about over these next couple weeks. That's why you're seeing the Coinbase index go down, especially with BTC. That's why venture capitals are like, yo, here's the reason why we're looking forward to 2025. Has nothing to do with the players that are in office right now. It's all about the shift in crypto policy in the United States. So the fact that we're at 240, market thinks it's awesome. Is this sustainable? It's been really tough, to be honest with you. Because when you look at this last month with 240 up on the screen, the majority of the month has been spent in the red. But there have been some juicy green opportunities here for you, too, for players that either want to take a little bit of profits or exit their positions or play the 20% swings that we've been seeing with XRP. Zooming it into the candlesticks, what are they showing us? 15 minutes, my guy, is what it takes. Yeah, we've erased most of the pain over the last several weeks, but if we're going to do this, right, if we're going to do this $260, $270 XRP, we need some good stuff. We need juicy CPI data. We might even need some news from Ripple to come out regarding XRP to get the market going. Now, we start getting some regs. We start getting some talks, in January once these players start taking office. That could definitely help out the market. In fact, we saw the alts did exceptionally well when Gensler mentioned his resignation. Do you think the alts will pump when Gensler actually resigns on the 20th? And I totally understand what investors are doing right now, just kind of waiting, chilling out on the sidelines until these effects take place. I do. I completely understand it because a lot of you are commenting saying the same thing. Can't wait until this date. Can't wait until this date. Well, if you're thinking it, trust me, the bigs are thinking it as well. And the only difference between me, you, and bigs is the bigs got a lot more zeros, but we get a lot more tails, so the bigs can go F off with their zeros because we get the, I almost said something naughty. Now, how much will things change come January 20th and beyond? Honestly, I don't know. I was shocked personally to see the move in the crypto markets with the Trump, the election news with Trump, and then I was also shocked to see how much the alts pumped on Gensler announcing his resignation. Could have a Gensler play on the 20th. That could be Gensler's parting gift to us all. When Gary's like, look, bitches, I'm leaving crypto. I hate you all. And then the market soars and we're like, oh, well, thank you. You just gave us low prices for some of our favorite alts for the last couple of years, and you're giving us a pump on the way out? Gary, you're not as bad as we all thought. In fact, you might even win, Dick of the Year. But let me know, do you think we're going to get a pump on the 20th? Is it going to start building up a couple days beforehand? Is it going to wait? Is the market going to wait and be like, no, 20th, okay, whatever. No, we're waiting for actual regs to pump. Let me know in the comments down below. I trained today. Yes, my first time training in over a week. I did a little bit of elliptical hills here, nothing crazy, but starting to get over this little cold flu sinus infection thing. Starting to loosen up in there. So I'm not going to push it. I've got a race in like a week, I think, like a week and a day. And then I'm going to be traveling soon, so I got to make sure I'm right and feeling good. So I'm going to chill out. Hang out a little bit outside with my doggies. Hello, doggies. Hello, Vader. Hello, Lucas. Thank you for joining. Yes, and thank you for joining. Choo choo, bitches.